Today, it's about the wall cometh. The wall cometh. So I got an exciting video. Shout out to the sister who's doing this video. Without further ado, I want to chop right into it. So let's get into it.
No matter how old a man gets, he's always gonna have options. Younger, finer, fitter, willing, but they wasted all their time telling all these good men, oh no, you're not my type, and I need a man that's gonna do all this stuff for me. You too broke for me. Y'all brag about the fact that y'all don't cook. You brag about the fact that you're not cleaning for nobody. You brag about the fact that you're selfish. You brag about all these things that are contrary to what a man wants. What happens is they start approaching that wall. Once they are approaching that wall, or once they hit it, they already got kids. They're not in their prime anymore. And then they get frustrated. They try to convert other women and try to convince other women that they also don't need men, because now they no longer qualify. Now what are you left with? You're broken, used, washed up, your self-worth, your dignity, all of that done gone. Now what you gonna do? You love talking about yourself, and you could do bad all by yourself, and it's all about me, and because I'm the prize. Where are your results then? If you the prize, who the prize winner? If you the prize, where is the collector of the prize?
Ooh, this sister? Ooh, relational clips. Official. She brought the heat. This sister brought the heat. We're going to break that down. Let's go start from the back. Okay, let's preface this. See, the problem is, misery loves company. So when they're in their 20s and 30s, they don't need no man. I'm free, single, and independent. I'm having, girls, hot life, blah, blah, blah. Then reality hits. Then life starts. Right? They're going out. And here they are, single, 40 years old, out on dates. Why aren't men talking to me? How come they don't want to approach me? Why are they just ghosting me after one date? They're just plowing through me, and I need them to be emotionally connected. That's what they all say. So when they hit their 40s, man, they get lonely. They get their 50s. They're strong and independent. They got all these accolades and jobs and degrees. 45, really, I've seen it in my experience. But 50, life has beaten them up. The availability of men has dropped off. You got the simps out there that'll take her on as a rescue mission. And there's some good women. I mean, husband could have passed away. Unforeseen circumstances. Heck, maybe even the guy. But it's not the narrative one would lead you to believe, where they're talking about like 80% of men are horrible, right? They're not able to take accountability, unless even if we were to say 50%. But when the statistic, 80% or 50% of marriages fail, and the people who initiate at a rate of 80% are the women. Are you saying 80% of men are bad? And then last week's show, we talked about the relationship between the divorce rate with lesbians. It's at 75%. So we asked the same question. If two women are divorcing at 75%, and the men have 80%, is it really the men? Or perhaps is it the women? But what happens is, and these women, they're lonely. And they go and tell other women, girl, I'm living my best life. And then they all got these pictures that they do online where they go to some resort in a Caribbean or a foreign nation, and they all got this flowy dress with the wind blowing, and like 15, 20 of these women on a girl's trip, they all doing the same picture. Probably taking the dress off, the other girl puts it on, the wind blows, and they all take this majestic, beautiful picture. And they straight recruiting. Because they're miserable, and the next woman that comes along is miserable. She ain't got nobody. Girl, you don't need no man to be happy. He did what? He didn't wash your car? Man, drop him. You deserve better. I know that's right. And then you go ahead and leave this nonsense, right? I'm gonna bring up some of my guys in case they're out there. What's up, Michael McCourt? She like bomber flying over, dropping nukes, brother. Thank you. They're out there straight destroying other wholesome women in their relationships. Michael, thank you for that. Thank you for that. That's an excellent point. They're like hovering over and dropping bombs and destroying. And they're dropping nukes. They're destroying, wiping out families over their happiness. And what happens? Then they all lonely. Not as a group. Now the new thing is women coming together for women to buy a home together so they can live their lonely lives with their cats and dogs and box wine. Because that's the new reality. That's what's waiting. So we have to ask ourselves, rather than take your advice from these bomber flyers, as Michael would say, what's going on, Whitfield Payne? What's up? Well, rather than take your advice from these people who have destroyed their own lives and relationships, and look, I'm no relationship guru. I'm speaking from experience. From my experiences and the experiences that other men have sent me emails and shared with me. And the thing is this, and it's the same story over and over for decades. Dudes are just getting their asses handed to them in court. This is nothing new, but I am a horrible person corrupting the young men, warning them, hey, don't make these mistakes. Don't make my mistake. Jeremy, I lie to you not. Jeremy, 4 women buying a home together. I lie to you not. Daily Mail article. I will do a show on it. They up there trying to say, oh yeah, we live together, my 2 kids and their 2 kids, and we bought a home together. Because they're lonely. And they won't face the reality of it. They won't change. They won't take accountability. And they're like a cat chasing catnip, like a crackhead looking for that high again. And every 5 years, they destroy a family, destroy a man, deplete him of his resources, and move on and tell everybody they're strong and independent. Let's play. I want to play this one more time, so that we can. I want to step by step break down what this lady says. Here we go.
No matter how old a man gets, he's always gonna have options. Younger, finer, fitter, willing, but they wasted all their time telling all these good men, oh no, you're not my type, and
She's right. 5 of Oz brothers, Jeremy, Whitfield, Michael, any guy, and there's going to be about 1,000 other dudes that watch this later on when I repost it on YouTube. They're going to look at this and say, just focus on your paper, on your purpose. Get your money up, and all of these things will be added unto you. I'm stealing from the Bible on that one, but you focus on you. You put God first, get your money up, all these women are going to come. And here's the sad thing. The 40, 50-year-olds that got their boxes cut out, can't get pregnant no more, they're lonely. Every one of them want a relationship. I just want to be exclusive. We're having a good time what we're doing now. They want to lock you down into a relationship because it's slim pickings out there. The 45-year-old is competing with a 30-year-old, with a 25-year-old. Torres is right. Put your happiness first. Why? If you've got $100 and they're selling candy at a nickel each, why would you go in there and buy 1? You could walk out with 5 and still keep all your money. Why settle for 1? It's slim pickings for them over 40, 50. And don't get me wrong, there's probably some good women, good traditional women there. But when they were 20 and 30, you ask yourself, would they have given you the same shot as a 45, 50-year-old? If you both were to go back to 25, would she even give you the time of day? But now that you're single, you have your money, right? You're available. You have teeth and a warm body. Now they want a relationship with you. Continue.
I need a man that's gonna do all this stuff for me. You too broke for me. Y'all brag about the fact that y'all don't cook. You brag about the fact that you're not cleaning for nobody. You brag about the fact that you're selfish. You brag about all these things that are contrary to what a man wants.
They're bragging. They're like, girl, I ain't cooking for nobody. Get your mama to do that. It's true. She's right. They giggle and laugh about it. So they're exactly, madam, when I say, what are you bringing to the table? You're not help. You can't help me. I got my own place. I already cook. I already clean. Probably better than most women do. Since y'all say you don't do it. So when we put all of this together, what exactly are you adding unto me? What am I gaining by joining forces, by us coming together, by you coming under my direction, my leadership, my protection? What am I getting out of this? Except consensual sex, because whenever you're mad, it's not available. Or when you want something, it's not available. Or because you just out of attitude, it's not available. Guys, you understand what I'm saying? Conditional sex. So I'm supposed to give up my resources, my leadership, put my life on the line to protect you, and I get conditional sex? Because you ain't going, as she said, you ain't going to cook, you ain't going to clean, and you brag about it. I ain't doing nothing, girl. If he wanted me somebody to cook and clean, he need to pay for a maid. Oh, word? Here's a secret, gents. Them 50 and 60-year-old women, they'll come right up in here and cook and clean. They don't say nothing. 40-year-olds too. You ain't gonna take them out. I want to be taken out and taken to dinner and shown a good time. Don't spend no big money on these women. Continue.
What happens is they start approaching that wall.
Bam! They approach that wall. And why?
Winter is coming.
No. It ain't coming. It ain't coming. It's here.
Winter is here.
Here we go.
Once they are approaching that wall, or once they hit it, they already got kids. They're not in their prime anymore. And then they get frustrated. They try to convert other women and try to convince other women that they also don't need men. Because
Right. It's funny because they'll take off and go on a vacation with 10, 12 girls, and at least 2 of them are lesbians. So you got basically a girl who likes other girls who's basically saying, I'm on a trip with 10 women and there's no dudes, no competition. You might as well say 10 women are going on vacation with 2 dudes. It's the same thing. But because they're recruiting for their misery. Misery loves company. Misery loves company.
now they no longer qualify. Now what are you left with? You're broken, used, washed up.
Used. This one woman posted online. I couldn't believe it. She said, had a man come over, had sex with him, called an Uber and sent him home. Ha. Let's see how they like it. If I was that dude, I'm like, sweet. Going home. That was good. Thank you. I ain't stressing you. We don't operate the same. What Tara said, so the woman have to add value to a relationship and pick up some of the mutual responsibilities. Once they're over 30 and multiple kids, debt, bad credit, they want you to save them. They want you to rescue them. Because when you look even on the dating profiles that some of you guys send me, right? Thank you for the 200 stars. Even when you go and look at what these women post on the dating sites, they want to be rescued. He must be 6 feet tall. Protection. He must have a car. He must have his own house. He must have a 6-figure job. He needs to be able to take me out. Vacations. I even told one of my boys, I said, when women, all they talk about is vacations, these are liabilities. They want a man to take them out and show me the world. Girl, they got YouTube. You can watch videos on French Polynesia. You don't need to go there to take a picture without me in it so you could tell other people that you were there. No. We don't need to go there. All of these trips and excursions take away from your purpose and your bank account. But they all want to be flown. I want to be flued out all over the world. They're putting their happiness first, which is depleting your assets. But continue.
Your self-worth, your dignity, all of that done gone. Now what you gonna do? You love talking about yourself and you could do bad all by yourself and it's all about me and because I'm the prize. Where are your results then?
Where are your results? because they've put career first. See, it's interesting. A man can pursue career and family at the same time. They're exclusively on career to prove to everyone that I'm a woman and I did it. That's what we men do. Food, shelter, and clothing, we've been doing it for millions of years. See, we don't pat ourselves on the back. Good job, man. You're strong and independent. What? Come on. But they do. I'm strong and independent. Oh, congrats. You finally did something on your own. Welcome to being an adult. But they come with all of this baggage. You see them on their dating profiles. Do it for entertainment. Watch, look at them. Facebook, dating, any one of them. They're all like stern face. They've been through so many dudes. You never hear, Torres said, you never hear a man say he independent, being an adult. You look at these women's profile, the young 20-year-olds, they're all happy and smiling. You look at the 40, 50, 60-year-olds. They're angry. They got so much emotional baggage. They've been run through by so many men who've been promising them the world, have sex with them one night, disappear. The new thing is, going to be a show in the future, is dudes are changing up their profiles to make it look like they're woke, posting a whole bunch of stuff about women. I believe in women's rights and 100% female power, and we need a female president. And they putting all of this stuff on their profile, and these girls come in swooping in like, oh, he's a connected man. He's emotionally available. Dudes run through him and ghost him. Because they want to feminize the man to dominate. But continue.
The prize. Who the prize winner? You the prize. Where is the collector of the prize?
Where is the collector of the prize? Where is, Jonathan Poe said, and gaining weight, right? Like, keep it real. What's dude, president, owner of Amazon? God. His girlfriend. Where you going? His girlfriend, 50-year-old woman who's a mother of a couple kids. They were in Milan or somewhere at a fashion show, and this woman shows up in like a fishnet see-through lingerie bodysuit with a black bikini panty on it underneath. And they're like, she's 50-something years old, dressing like that. Girl, Connie, your husband is your prize. See? God bless you, sweetheart. And what effort does that take, Connie? I mean, where I come from, my mom is the type of woman, she said the man is the head of the house, but the woman is the neck. The neck decides where the head is going to turn. The head can only focus on where the neck allows it to focus. So who's really in control? The neck or the head? But when you allow the man, you empower the man to say, you know what, you the prize, babe. I couldn't do this without you. What does it cost you? Costs you nothing. But what does it do for a man? I'm ready to knock down a door at 4:30 in the morning, be like, I got to get to work to go make money. Connie, you keep telling your husband he's the prize. They ridiculing the sister right now, over saying her husband, the Green Bay Packers brother, saying that he's the prize. He is. Simone Biles. Right? She's like, look, I'm holding on. All these women are like, divorce him now. Divorce him now. Look. Sister said it.
No matter how old a man gets, he's always going to have options. Younger.
Always going to have options. And God, in his infinite wisdom, planned it this way. Women start up. Men start down. Then once that woman hits 28, that man hits 28, he starts getting his money up. And she hits 35, geriatric pregnancy. Her clock just ticked. Oh, my girlfriend has babies at 40 years old. Do you understand? Blessings, Nick Nice. Do you understand that children, excuse me, let me get it right. Children who are born from a woman who's 30 years old, the chance of autism is 1 in 1,000. But when the woman reaches 40, the statistic jumps up to 1 in 100. So here they are, 35 and 35. Uh-oh, she hit geriatric pregnancy. He's starting to hit his stride. 40 and 40. He's getting his money up now. Now he ain't driving a Civic no more. Now he's got a house, he's got a car. 45, 50, he's got a couple $100,000 in the bank. Her beauty is depleting. She can't even give him kids. So now here I am, 45, and I'm looking at women from the age of 55 to 25. She's hoping that this man will commit to a relationship. Mr. Anderson, well said. The prize for modern women is the Western court system that entitles them to things they never worked for. We went to war over taxation without representation. And isn't that what's happening in the court? For all the politicians that talk about taking from the rich, taking from one group, taking from the rich and give to the poor, is that not the truth of what's happening? Taking from those who didn't work for it, taking from those who worked for it and giving it to those who didn't work for it. Isn't that right, Sean? Isn't that what they said? Jonathan Post says Simone went after him. More women should do what she did. Yes, even what Connie said. She said, my husband's the prize. What does it cost you to stroke his ego? And what is he going to say? No, baby, you the prize. All I got is because of you, girl. Where's love? We men are complicated creatures. Throw him the compliment. What does it cost you? He'll ready to fight the world, and he'll be ready to go fight again because you made him believe in himself, that you said you're the prize. Whether you believe it or not. Is it really that important? But if you make him believe that, and it comes from your precious lips, what wouldn't I do for a woman that would build me up every morning by telling me that? I know I got home straight. I'm going to focus on what's ahead. I'm going to focus and continue the purpose. The Western court system, and then they're mad that men are going overseas. This lady in this video said, where's the prize? Show it. The only prize they get is by the court taken from the man and given to them. Those days are over. Those days can't go on forever. With that being said, thank you for tuning in. Torres, Sean, Jonathan, Nick Nice, J.A., Connie, her husband is the prize. See, these traditional women exist. Bless you, girl. And your husband, lucky man. That being said, tune in next week, Tuesday. Please tell a few friends. Let's get the word out on the Toxic Reality Show. I'm your host, Gordon Nathaniel, bringing the truth to you next week, Tuesday, and every Tuesday at 7 p.m.